Welcome back to Soarvivorcraft. It's been a while since I've made anything. I've been really busy and I got sick and now I'm feeling better. But this is what I've been building in the time I've been playing. This is a PvP arena that I've been working on for like the past couple weeks. It still has a long way to go, but I've done a lot. We have the spawn areas are done, and I'll get to telling you what the counter does in a minute. And then these green areas are going to be the spectator areas, and everywhere where there's cobblestone is eventually going to be like an arena area. So it'll have like buildings and stuff. I just haven't gotten to doing that yet. But first I'll come over here and show you the blue spawn point, which took me forever because the concrete took forever to get. So I'll leave you a little tour. Some shulker boxes here from when I was building it. But actually, I should probably go around the back. Actually, there's no way to get out of here yet because I haven't built the door yet. But either way, you can just pop through here. So around the back, I mean, it's kind of basic pattern, but for the design, but it works. And that's okay. But so this is the area where everybody's going to set their spawn points to get ready for the game. And they'll always respawn here. And the objective of this PvP game is to get 9 kills on your opponent. So to get their counter, actually I'm just going to use this that I set up. To get that counter to display 9, red team wins. If that counter displays 9, blue team wins. Pretty easy. So you want to keep your counter as low as possible by not getting killed, and get your opponent's counter to go up by killing them. So the way it works is that when somebody respawns in this room, they have to press this button to get back out to the battle. Which you can not really see through the door. But I press that, and then they're going to be able to come out here. And these are going to be kit equipment stations. So you come in here, these dispensers automatically equip you. Don't have any stuff for it yet. You get whatever you need out of the chest, which is going to be a sign that will specify. And once you do that, you can run back out to the battle. And since you press that button, that tracks the respawn, so it says 1 now. There we go. And there's also these buttons. They're the ready buttons, so So right now it's up. And the game hasn't started yet. And now if both sides hit the buttons, so red hits the button, I had to reset it, that's why I hit the button like the first time. And blue hits the button, it drops down, and the battle begins. So just press your button to show that you're ready, and that'll drop down and begin the battle. That's all I've got pretty much so far. Oh, and also when these counters hit, when they hit 9, they automatically reset. Actually, I can show you the redstone real quick. Through this wall. Oops. So this is actually a facade around the outside of the redstone, which took a while. Up here, and I might make a video going into more detail of what all this is. But this is a 7-segment display. I got it from a tutorial on YouTube. And it's hooked up to this thing. This is the input when somebody hits the respawn button. Which goes over here and inputs into the 7-segment display, which makes it go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. And it also does all this complicated thing. This water thing uses swords to count to 9. And when it hits 9, it automatically resets and will trigger this dispenser so I can shoot off fireworks for whatever color team wins. I also have this button here so I can show you. So that's press number 4. So now it displays number 4 on the counter. Actually a little hard to see from all the way over there. But 4, please don't mess up. 5, 6, 7, 8. So read is 8 now. And so I press this again, this is going to pulse again after. And that resets it to 0, and that dispenser goes off, and whatever we need to happen, happens. So you can shoot off fireworks for the winning team that way. There's also just a little bit more redstone under here for the ready button. This sandstone, redstone stuff over here. It's kind of messy, but gets the job done. And this is just a little on-off button. So you press the button, it turns on. You press the button again, it turns off. I can actually show that. Right now, this redstone's on. Press the button, it turns off. Press the button again, it turns on. Press the button again, it turns off again. And that also toggles this on and off. Actually, I'll go ahead and just manually reset with the button I have over here somewhere. And that redstone just goes into a simple AND gate, so when both of these torches are on, this redstone's powered. So it takes both to turn the torch off and open up the gates. But that is basically the entire PvP arena. I also put in all this cobblestone so I can build a... Ooh, that'll need to be improved. Yeah, that won't be too hard. But I also put this cobblestone in so I'll be able to do easy terraforming and theme the arena so it's not just a giant flat area, and also get the kits in there. I've actually been working on the kits. I basically have what I want for the kits, it just needs to be tested because I don't want to have any friends to test it with. But in this world, I believe I did the kits. Somewhere, yeah, I did. Time Saturday. Yeah, this is what I've been doing most of my designing. And here, these are the kits. The diamond armor one is not going to be that. So basically the base gear is iron armor. Swordsman gets an iron sword, iron armor. The big thing is the leather helmets. They're dyed for whatever color. So if this is the blue team hub, you get a blue leather helmet to show that you're on the blue team so people don't get mixed up. This is actually going to be an invisible kit. You're going to get an invisibility potion with like a diamond sword, but no armor. So, and if you're invisible, I don't think you need to have a helmet because that's kind of messes things up. But you get like a diamond sword and an invisibility potion, and probably speed as well. But I'll get to that later. But I'm thinking the item frames would look good in the other hubs because I left the space on the walls for them. And then there's also signs above, so you know what kit you're going for. So basically, it gives you a snapshot of the kit you're selecting. And I just got triggered because I forgot to put the pressure plates back. Even though I'm not probably ever going to come back to this, except to look at the kits. Boom, 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 boom. And these are actually automatic armor equippers. So these dispensers have iron and armor and stuff in them. There's nothing in the chest for the swordsman, it's just basic kit. But when you step on this, it automatically equips your armor and stuff. So that's pretty neat. Spawn point room. I just have maintenance exit. And this is actually all the redstone bare bones, so you can actually see what it does. Whenever it hits 9, this observer clock thingy automatically resets it by shooting all these swords, which are in here, back up to the top. And actually I can show you that real quick, but in a manual. Boom, 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 boom. And I put this in, and it'll automatically reset that fires, and all the swords go back up into the top. It's probably more complicated than it has to be, but I'm no redstone genius. No genius level redstone here. It's not very compact, but it gets the job done. And that's basically everything I've done for the PvP arena so far. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work. But I've enjoyed it. And just a life tip, whenever you're doing something big, it really helps to split it up into smaller tasks. And not view it as a big whole. As a whole project, because then you just get burnt out on it. but I've been tackling this one thing at a time, like getting the redstone, designing the hub, building the walls, all sorts of stuff, one step at a time. But either way, that's basically everything I've done. So expect to see some Tropico 5 content. I'm gonna record some of that with my cousin actually. He's probably waiting for me right now. But there you go, there's the beginnings of the PvP arena for Soarvivorcraft. It's a work in progress, but things are going pretty well. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.